We're on our final practice, which is contemplative prayer. Contemplative prayer uses what's called the sacred word. The idea is that when thoughts start to come into your mind, that you focus on the sacred word to bring you back to just resting in God. The word is not spoken, the word is in your mind. These words are taken from Scripture. Some examples of a sacred word are Jesus, grace, peace, be still. I like those two words from Psalm 46:10 and Mark 4:39. And mercy. Gentleness is the key to using the sacred word. When your thoughts start to drift, say the sacred word to clear those thoughts. And the act is as if it's a gentle feather being placed on top of a cloud. The metaphor is used for the mind, that the mind is a river and thoughts are just floating by. In contemplative prayer, the goal is to learn to just let the thoughts go. In other words, just let them float on by so that you can just focus on being in God's presence. Thoughts like, I need to put the eggs on the grocery list. Has it been 20 minutes yet? I need to send that email out at 3 o'clock. Just let those thoughts go and go back to the sacred word to help you get on track. The goal is to do 10 to 20 minutes per day, or 10 to 30 minutes per day. But it wasn't until I had followed a guided meditation for some time until I could really quiet those thoughts. And contemplative prayer is really one of the most challenging of spiritual practices, but it is one of the most rewarding. Because when you think about it, when there are challenging times, or even when you're with a loved one, the greatest thing that you can give them is your presence. Sometimes there are no words that go between you. And that's the most important gift that we can give to God, is our presence. And then we can experience what it's like when the Apostle Paul says that in God we live and move and have our being. So this contemplative prayer does take practice, but it is so rewarding. And that you will, when you are in God's presence and you are still, that you will have the opportunity to hear God and to listen to God. So you can do a series of any of these practices, one of the practices, all of the practices. What's just important is that you do take the time to do something, because this is how we engage with God. And your life will be more peaceful. You'll be less stressed. You'll understand what it is to truly know God and to be in God's presence and to take God's presence with you wherever you go.